Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you live at a charge. A little fun, a little entertainment, a little iRacing action here for the old, well, you know, some of the best things that you can see out there, which is Cars Tour here for the Hrt2Heart Racing Series. Back in action for, well, you know, another Wednesday night, and I like it. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun, and this is what they've got. Yeah, this is where we're at. We're at Nashville Fairgrounds. The Speedway is on tap. Again, just over half mile in length, big sweeping curves, long straightaways, 15-lap heats, 100-lap feature, 3-tire changes, 2 fast repairs for the driver, 78 degrees on the track temperature, 78 degrees on the air temperature. Good evening to Box. How you doing, brother? 45% humidity, partly cloudy skies, 2-mile-an-hour wind for the drivers tonight as they get ready to rock and roll. We are countdown to green here as they get ready to go. We're going to be looking at some of the best action all over the iRacing platform. These drivers are hooked up, ready to go. We love our cars tour. We love the Hrt2Heart Motorsports Wednesday nights, and we like their Saturday night truck series. Of course, I'm happy to be able to be a part of that as these drivers continue to push. This series brought to you by Tillery.com, and of course, we appreciate Alan Tillery for always being on board with all of these drivers, and of course, Steak and Shake, Seat on Carpets, and all the fine folks out there giving us all the action. We appreciate it. Hello to Budgie out there. I have to tell you what, it was good. It was good. I was running a little behind. I had to make Jess's dinner because she wanted carbonara tonight. So I whipped out a carbonara in 45 minutes. And those who don't know how hard carbonara is to make, well, yeah, no, that's the way it goes. So we appreciate it. And hopefully she's going to enjoy it. Much love to you, Budgie. Much love to all the fine folks out there. Thank you to everybody. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support the stream. If you haven't done so, follow us on YouTube. Follow us out there on Facebook. And, of course, and always, make sure you follow us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. Facebook.com/Signature Esports. And, of course, YouTube.com/Signature Esports. We're Signature Esports across the platform, all platforms except for, of course, Twitter, or X, whichever you want to call it. We're at Real Sig Esports over there because, well, Signature Esports was taken. I don't know why. It was. It's all good, though. iRacing releasing a whole bunch of information this week. We appreciate iRacing for being the platform for sim racing. We encourage everybody to jump on board with your sim racing experience if you haven't done so. Crush Panels at Apollo. We're doing a logo for him. I'm excited to see what is going to happen with Dan and everything that's shaking up with that. All good things. Chop Racing's got a truck series coming up here. We got a Wednesday night series. If you like Wednesday night racing, we're going to be with the Sim 500 series after the conclusion of this season with the Cars Tour for the Hrt2Heart series. This was I appreciate the Hrt2Heart guys for having me come on board on Wednesdays. It's for those who don't know, this is our secondary income. This is what we do. So it was great to have a Wednesday night filled, and after I asked the right questions. Was able to come over and help fill in on the help fill in on this Wednesday night, but also allow these drivers to have a little bit more exposure as well. The Hrt2Heart series is it's a ton of fun. It really is. Speaking of leagues, make sure that you do go check out ChopChopIRacing.net. They do have that truck series that starts on Tuesdays. They have a dirt series on Mondays. If you're a road series king, I believe they're gonna have a road series coming back again. We're going to have a lot of stuff. How about it? Starting grid coming up, presented by AlanTilleryAuto.com for brand new 2024 Chevy, Buick, or GMC. Make sure you visit AlanTilleryAuto.com. It is the Nashville Fairgrounds. Autism Speaks. James Borden, Greg Langford going to make up the front row. Dan is going to be there. Stand right there. Road number 2 inside with RB Turner to the outside. Rusty Robinson, Scott Cazenave going to be there. Road number 3. All the drivers are ready to rock and roll. I'm pretty thrilled to see it. Pretty excited to see what these drivers are going to be able to do. Nashville Fairgrounds is a ton of fun. I do like this racetrack. It is a racetrack that it races well as a half mile, super banked, 4 lanes of travel. But you're going to see a lot of these drivers from the bottom side. An absolute blast here for all of these drivers. So I'm thrilled. Hopefully you guys are thrilled as well. What else are we doing? Yeah. Oh, we got driver cams. We got a couple driver cams out there. There is the legendary Mr. BJ Lane III. We appreciate him and all the stuff that he does. Got the big flag rolling up on the background. We appreciate him running that thing out there. Greg should be coming to him soon. There is Greg Langford. We appreciate this guy. Like his camera, like the number 3 in the background there. We appreciate Greg Langford and Seat on Carpets and all the fine folks out there. We got another driver cam tonight. I should have asked who that was, and I apologize I was running late, but we'll check in and see who that is. Actually, I think that might be James. Uh-oh. I'm missing a driver cam. It's Bud Light Mike. Hold on. We got to fix that. Behind-the-scenes stuff coming up for you, folks. You're going to see a black screen with We're going to post in a link. We're going to back over. And there should be Bud Light Mike. We appreciate Mike and all he does. They're all going to be right there in that second. So 15 lap heats, 100 lap feature. You get a little bit of practice in between all this. It's going to be fun. How about the restart zone? Kind of fun. Green flag. I thought it was James. I thought it was James. Yes, you should have. I encourage people to turn on their cameras. We like the cameras. 69 out of the bottom. How about the giggity number? Oh, goes around. Big one. Wreck coming out. Big low, baby. I do believe the braking zone. At the 9 right there, end of the back. It's RB Turner into the back bumper of James Borden there. Let's take a look here. James backs into the corner, runs the bottom side, breaks into the corner. RB comes down, gets into the back bumper, and boom, boom, boom. And oh man, so RB will be your race leader, and the giggity number gets taken out there. Hopefully James is good, and of course, and always, everybody likes the old giggity. Yep. It'll just be you watching the race. Can't get out there and race. We like our we like our racers, man. We get out there and race. You know, all those. Dan jumping up pit road, so he'll be able to do that again. Caution laps do not count during the heats, but they will count during the feature. 100 laps is a lot to be able to run if you're going to do that. Oh, I do apologize. We do have a doubled up grid there. Let me fix the SDK stuff here real quick. Let me refresh the cache of that page. Boom, there it is. And then we got to go here. We have to do that. I deleted a lot of temporary folders and stuff like that, so you know, we made some things happen. You're on the DL. Oh, that's right. You are on the DL. Well, how's that hip going? What's up, Ryan? Much love, man. So far it is it's one caution. They just started, so you're good to go. Robinson, Cazenave, Turner, Langford, Borden. Lap one, caution on lap one in the first heat there, Ryan. We're still good. We're still good. I thought you were going to be racing tonight. It's all good. We got more racing coming up. Wish you were there rubbing bumpers. Yeah, well, not in this racetrack. You don't want to rub any kind of bumper on this racetrack. You want to keep yourself away from it. That's for darn sure. Here's the spectator cam and everything they've got going on. Big, loud, and large. Here's a little static cam action for you as they come down to the bank straightaway. It's going to be good to see what these drivers can do. Getting into the second heat, Cazenave's going to be up to second. RB Turner is working. There's the biggest pythons in all of iRacing, high above the stands. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's go green. Man, oh man. James Borden coming back to pit road. Lusty Robinson. I'm waiting for some things to reset here when it comes to the lap times. Everybody coming around. There's the 5 of Rusty Robinson out front. Cazenave rolling. There it is. Borden coming back to pit road. He had an issue, but he's good to go. He should be able to get faster here as it works. Robinson into the banks. There he is. Go on board. There's Greg Langford. How about James Borden here? Greg's going to be a lap down, according to the relative here. The onboard cam and the nose cam of Greg Langford here. How about looking behind him? A little free on the bottom. He said, watch him whip. Watch me nay-nay. Got to get faster here as they go. The 07 putting in the energy here. 10 laps to go. Has Borden in front of him. Nose cam on board. This track is very much throttle control and momentum on the corner. They are hitting the limiters on these cars early. Rusty Robinson down on the bottom side. Cazenave all the way down the shortest way around the racetrack, the bottom side of the racetrack. Cazenave digs into the corner. Got working. Trying to get to the back bumper. Ooh, 5. Almost makes a mistake there. Cazenave up near the wall. These cars are, I'm telling you, these cars are on the limit. Trying to utilize the fastest portion on this racetrack. RB Turner right back into that third spot. We'll see the onboard trying to keep the tires on the bottom side. Gets lifted. 14 little wall scrape there. Trying to get to the back bumper of Rusty Robinson. Robinson to the 5 out front. Oh, don't blink. Hold on to it, Rusty. 14 up in that toe. Very tough to get yourself into the corner here and try to carry the momentum, especially when you get to the limit of this car. 4 laps to go here as the drivers go. Sorry, 5 laps to go as the drivers go here. But it was 4 laps to go, but I was wrong. 14 on the bottom side. It's going to drift up just a little bit. It's going to be right there. He's close. He is pressing, trying to get himself into the mix. 14 to the bottom side, slideways as the 5 will carry him away. That is the tough portion about this one, is trying to make sure that you get yourself into that race line without having to have, without having to have that car slide out on you. We're going to be 3 laps to go this time by Cazenave trying to work the bottom side. RB Turner into the back bumper, top 3, bumper to bumper action here as they work. Robinson, Cazenave, Turner. Borden's going to be in 4. Dan's back here in that 74. He has given himself a good look yet onto the front straightaway. Rusty Robinson carrying him the corner, 14 in tow. 2 laps to go here as they work. 9 to the bottom side, 14 trying to work the outside. He's going to have the outside here. Can the 14 hold on to it? It's going to be into the wall. 14, 5, side by side for the lead as the 9 drops into the board and into the bottom. Corner working, white flag waves, final lap. 14, slideways up on the high side. 5 on the bottom, trying to defend. Turner down in that corner, looking to try to work it. 14, 5. Heat win will go to Robinson by barely anything. Holy cow, it was a tie. It was dang near a tie. Wow. Turner, Borden, DiPaolo, Langford working on it. We're going to show the Heat 1 results. 2 1,000th of a second between Robinson and Cazenave. And man, that was quick. Look at that real quick. Heat race number 1. Finishes with Rusty Robinson, Cazenave to the outside. And man, what a heat race. Had a caution lap 1, and they turned around and made it interesting at the end. Starting grid one more time for you here. And heat race number 2 is going to look as such. Bud Light Mike's going to be your pole sitter. Robert Peters, the Bones Man, is going to be their outside row number 1. Jeremy Daniel, Ruben Altis, Bobby Joe is out there with BJ Lane III. So Bobby Joe out there running tonight. Good to see him out there running. We'd like to see the absolute blast that it is when it comes to drivers, as they'll be leaving pit road here. 47 3 18 70 9902. Catch back up on chat. Oh, I need to get that rig together. Waiting on parts. What's up? Alex? How are you doing, my friend? JB's got a cam. Yes, he does. I'm Chaos. This is iRacing is what this is. Good to see you out there on... Good to see you out there on Twitch. Good heat race. I thought it was a good heat race. Much love to you. Appreciate you. iRacing live broadcast for league races out there, similar to what you see in the NASCAR circuit and what NBC and Fox has done. That's what we try to do here. We don't try to pretend that we are as good as they are, but we try to do the best we can for the leagues that run on iRacing. Getting out there and paying $13 a month plus the cost of the cars to the tracks to not have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to be actually on a track. All right, they're ready to go. Pace cars in. The restart zone coming up right here at Nashville Fairgrounds. They're going to green. Bumper to the bottom side. Bobby Joe in the 0-2. Back here side by side with the 99. Bones gets a big launch on the outside lane. There's a 70 of Ruben Ortiz up on the high side as well. Bones rolling Mike on the 47 down to the bottom side. 18 of Jeremy Daniel. 99 free on the bottom, so does the 0-2. BJ and Bobby Joe working the 99-02 101 problems. That's what you see, because at any given moment, they might be figured out. They might need to move forward. How about it, Bones? 14 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Altice up 2. Jeremy Daniels going to be up 3. I'm sorry, in third. Up no spots. Bud Light Mike's dropping here. How about it, Ruben Altice for the fastest lap of the circuit so far? 18.98. We watched what Casanave could do on older tires. 3's going to defend the line. It's going to run that higher lane. It's going to drop in. We'll see what the 70 can do here. Altice, 2,095 on the iRating down into the corner. Going to rocket our way to the bottom 3. Try to deliver a defense here. We'll see what the tires can do. 70 working the outside lane. Side by side back here. Bud Light Mike, Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe to the 0-2. Drops into the bottom corner. 47 working. 18.79 fastest lap of the circuit. 11 laps to go here for the drivers. And that will be Ruben Ortiz. Jeremy Daniel getting faster, though. He's running 18.99. Wall tap back there for the 47. 99, just a little off pace. Try to figure out this racetrack, getting into the braking zone and doing what he's got to do. Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. 10 laps to go here for the C&L Carpet countdown. Bones holding off Altice. So far, 0.2 of a second difference here for the 70 to 3. 3. Whiskey River on the side of that car and on the hood. And we're seeing a good battle here for all of these drivers. How we go to that spectator cam? We'll show you what the run happens on the back straightaway. Little dots in the background there, just like you would see at the normal racetrack. 370 sees the 18 in tow. On board. Ooh, a little free. 70 might try to go to the outside here. We're going to Ruben Ortiz trying to work on it. Might have a crossover here. 3 down to the bottom side. 70 on the back bumper. 8 laps to go to be 7 this time by. 370. He raced number 2. Getting locked up here. 3 free on the bottom. 70 free on the high side. Altice goes to the lead. Bones to the bottom side. Drifts up the racetrack. It's egg-shaped. 3 back into the corner. Quarter second slides up in. Altice now trying to run away with this one. 0.3 of a second difference here as Jeremy Daniel tries to close in. 14.93 on the iRating, trying to put himself in contention here as the 3 tries to work back that half second he had. Very free off the corner right in front. Bobby Joe's trying to extend, pushing into the corner as they go. Good race line, a little grip laid down. Drivers really working on it. That's the limiter being hit right there by Bobby Joe. You see the 18 right there, bounces the corner. This is a very, very, very bumpy track as Bobby Joe might try to send it here. We'll see what can Bobby Joe do here on the late run with 5 laps to go. Altice extending the lead half second as Bones tries to hold on to second here. Altice out front, 70 working. 4 laps to go down to the back straightaway. All drivers looking nice and easy. BJ Lane, Bud Light Mike getting into it a little bit there. They're fine. They're fine. On the limit of the car. Right behind. Could be Bud Light Mike. Trying to chase him down, try to track him down. Good little race line here for him as they would work. Taking all the drivers, running the Beef Jerky Unlimited driver cams. We're going to be 2 laps to go. This time by is right now. Altice holds on. Inverted fields for the feature. It's going to be a ton of fun. White flag waves, final lap here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Here for the Cars Tour in heat race number 2. Again, 100 lap feature coming up for all these drivers. 19 lap A 19-second lap is pretty darn fantastic, but we'll see what's going to happen when they get to 100 laps and what happens there. Altice comes home with a victory here in heat race number 2. Bones, Daniel, Bobby Joe, then BJ Lane, Bud Light Mike are going to bring up the tail end of that. They're going to have the finish here as they will go into a warm-up. And as they go into a warm-up, we're going to take a little bit of a hydrate break. I'm going to go up and make sure that the dinner tastes well for the missus, and we'll keep this on exciting so you guys can see what's going on here with all the drivers. Much love. We'll be right back. Well, most of the drivers are going to be ready to go. Good to see you all out there. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. Of course, I'm beardless, and you can think, well, beard growth for that happening. They're going to get ready to grid. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be a ton of fun to be able to call more of these races. And, of course, we thank each and every one of you for being out there. Much love to you. And, of course, and always, make sure that you hit that like button for me. I want to make sure that we always give you the best opportunity to be able to be a part of what we're doing here at Signature Esports. So thank you so much, and we appreciate what you do. Man, what do we got? We got, how about it? Starting grid. That's what we're going to be looking at. That's exactly what we're going to be looking at as I go down and click that button, the starting grid button right there as the drivers load in. It is that time. Bud Light Mike is going to be your pole sitter. Greg Langford is going to be your outside pole sitter. BJ Lane, Dan DiPaolo is going to be out there, row number 2. Bobby Joe, James Borden, row number 3. Jeremy Daniel, RB Turner. Row number 4, Bones is going to be there with Scott Casanave to his outside. Ruben Altis, Rusty Ramos, that'll make up the final row here. 12 drivers. Hello, Budgie. Don't blame Jess. We won't blame Jess. We won't do that. We'll blame the growth of the beard for being too long and, all the action that you see with that. How about it? There is BJ Lane ready to rock and roll. Thank you to Beef Jerky Unlimited for being our driver cam spot for each and every week. There is Greg Langford, Sino Carpet's best. We got ourselves a little JB out there. There is James Borden in the giggity number. He is ready to rock and roll as well. A big old fat giggity for him right there. Appreciate him and all he does. So we appreciate all the drivers being out there and putting on a fantastic show. There is Bud Light Mike. The old Mike, they call him Bud Light. He's got it. It is ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Nashville Fairgrounds, 100 laps. Main event feature coming up right here. iRacing.com. Let's go. Bobby Joe says, Jess, we're green. Bottom side will be dominant for a little bit. We did watch what Scott Cassidy was able to do over the course of the long haul here. We'll see if they're going to be able to make that stick. 99. 02 over the bottom side. How about it? 3 wide into the corner. Oh, baby. Hold on to it as they work. Bones back here rolling. Bobby Joe, 3 wide over the bottom. Back to double file. Here's the 99s there to the outside. 47 to Bud Light Mike has the 02 to the bottom side. 3 wide corner exit. 47 slides up 99 to the wall. He's good. 18 to the bottom side. 02 clears. Langford out front. 07 pushing as much as he can. Dan DiPaolo working as the 02's in tow. 3 of Bones back here. Little free. 19.23. Fastest lap of the circuit. Let's go, says Budgie Bird as Altis rolls up 5 spots. Bottom side of the track working. 99 to the outside. There is BJ Lane trying to do what he can here as they push in big corners. Man, oh man. Ryan is in the middle of moving. Jeremy Daniel, 18.97, fastest lap of the circuit. 18 works the corner. 02 still in tow of Greg Langford as the 02 drips down to the corner. 5 of 100. Tires are going to be everything. And the pace laps around here long enough to go a lap down. So it's one of the things you're going to have to make sure that you can keep yourself on that long run race pace. Fuel might be a concern, but we'll see, because 100 laps you're going to be able to usually just fine on the fuel cycle. We'll see as it works. Casaday's going to be back here in that 14, looking to the inside of Altis. 14, big momentum as they work the corner, trying to carry out of the bottom side. Big Karam out of the corner, works up to the race line. We'll try to drop in. Going to have a short shoot on the inside. There's the 70 there to the outside. Greg Langford under pressure for the 02. Bobby Joe looking to come back and get a win in his first race back in the late model series. These are the late model stock cars here on the iRacing platform. Make sure that if you do get out there and you want to be part of the Hrt2Heart racing team, well, racing family, make sure that you look up the Hrt2Heart on not only YouTube, but you can also find them out there on Facebook. They do have a nice account out there on the old TikTok platform. We appreciate them and all they do. Follow Signature Esports on TikTok as well. 18 to the bottom side, trying to get around the 07. 07, big dig out of the corner as they push. 07 able to still hold on to the outside lane. 18 try to drop in. 07 clear it down to the bottom. It's going to be able to big run off the corner slideways here as they try to hold on. James Borden having an issue, jumping to pit road. We'll see what happened on lap 7. Drops into the corner. He was there. Ooh, baby. James, two in a row, buddy. 2 in a row. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. He jumps to pit road. We're going to be back to live conditions here as we go. 18 gets around the 07. There is Dan down to the bottom. He is trying to take third. 70 into the 14 in tow. Bobby Joe, almost a full second lead now to the 18. Bobby Joe likes these cars. 18 to the bottom side. 9/10 of a second lead, matching lap times. 19:04, 18:96 last time by. 18 trying to hold on and hook up on the bottom side. Points the car in that direction. Daniel still having a good race time here as far as maximizing. He's going to be a little bit slower on that lap as Bobby Joe will push out here. Borden leaving pit lane. 19 flat for Bobby Joe. 19:02 the last lap for him. Bud Light Mike just ran his fastest lap of the race. 19:14. He's getting faster each lap. More confidence you build, the better off you're going to be over the course of the long haul. 14 of 100. Mike into the corner, pushing out into the bottom side. Good egg shape on the corner. That's a good race line if you're trying to manage and save a little bit of tire. He's doing a decent job here. Not putting himself all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack, managing the throttle, managing the gap. There's James Borden. He's back out there running again, trying to get a little bit more pressure out of that D-Class 243 on the safety rating. Oh, hold on to it, James. Little right front damage. He's good. He's fine. Hold on to it, brother. Hold on. Greg Langford in third. As Dan right behind him. Apollo. All over the back bumper of the 07. 74. Battle for third. Langford holding on to it. A little free on the corner. He's good. Able to hold on to it. Able to save it. Going to be able to right there in that second lane. Trying to work that corner. We'll see if that outside lane will work for him. We'll be able to drop into the corner here. Almost clear of the 74 corner exit. Good point right there for the 07. Trying to get himself back into the mix. Trying to work that corner as much as he can. Good exit right there. 07 still holding on. Ruben Altice up into that 70 spot. Apollo sends the corner. Oh, almost into the 07 there. Pushes it up. And now Greg Langford going back to it. Check it on BJ Lane. Back here looking forward. He sees a lot happening up here. 19 of 100. Langford has the 70 out of the back bumper up there, but there is the 99. Cassidy getting around with Ruben Altice. We'll take a look and see what's happening at the front portion of this racetrack. We'll go back to it. Cassidy working the outside lane. Had the outside lane working for him earlier as Altice tries to get to the bottom side. 07 of Langford trying to work back into that 4 spot. Down to the 74. Little Mountain Dew throwback on there. Bobby Joe, 1.5 second lead as 21 of 100 goes to work. Jeremy Daniel up 5. Got the good juju. Maybe it's broadcast, but it seems like a few are pushing it a bit hard than they should. 10 laps in, possibly. All good, though. I mean, every one of them have an opportunity. I mean, you take a look at 23 laps in, and this is all about that extension. EJ could be saving tires. Could be trying to avoid any incident because we haven't even got into the tire wear factor yet. As right now, Bobby Joe leads by 1.8 seconds. As Jeremy Daniel holds on. We'll take a look at the last lap time for these drivers as they work into the corner. 19:04 for your race leader. Jeremy Daniel, 19:19. Dan DiPaolo just ran a 19:08. Fastest drivers out there. Your leader, 3rd and 5th. Ruben Altice holding on. Cazenave trying to work the outside lane, try to get himself a little bit more when it comes to this race line. Best times for your drivers, 18.93 for your race leader. Fastest lap of the race going to belong to Ruben Altiz on 18.85, as that would be the extra bonus point there. And drivers still continuing to push. Biggest mover of the race is going to be the 70 car, as Scott Cazenave tries to work a little bit more out of it. Jeremy Daniel up 5. 2 1/10 now as Daniel tries to close back in. This is a ride moment. 07 of Greg Langford trying to defend the 70 of Altiz. The 2000 I-rated driver trying to work over to the 1050 I-rated driver. And I tell you what, Greg is doing a pretty phenomenal job of making people work for it, and that's all you can do. 70 into the corner. Cazenave, 1672 into that second lane. 07, 70 opposite numbers of each other, 14 into the corner. How about it now? Battle for third. 74 working the back bumper to the 18. Might be looking for a different line here. It's going to have a big run. Bobby Joe, 2 1/4 out. Bones in 9th. RB Turner closing back in as well. Getting a little bit faster each lap. 19.15 his last lap. Is right there in tow. Jeremy Daniel saving a little bit of tire as well. 19.26, 19.21 for the 74. I think that is going to be that long run that you're going to be looking for. Borton's going to be 5 laps down. Went out, took his fast repair, came back to pit road, able to take and get all that damage worked on. He's going to be 5 laps down and working what he can here. Bobby Joe with a big bubble around, says Jess. I'd like to hear it. 31 of 100 as the 18 rockets the bottom side. We'll see what the old 18 is going to be able to do here. 2.5 second difference here, as basically second on back, all within a blanket of each other. And RB Turner closing the gap. 19.11 his last lap. He is picking up pace as well. 19.09 for Bobby Joe. James Borden's going to be the driver in front of him. Borden's going to run the higher side. 02. Looking to go 6 laps down here, but he's out there to compete the lap times. He's going to be a little free off the corner. Little throttle control, a little extra on the gas, but he is good to go. We'll see what happens here as Bobby Joe closes in. 2.6 seconds. And a little bit of lap traffic will go a long way. 02 out to the outside. 02 trying to clear that second lane. Good on it. And now here comes the giggity number. As Jeremy Daniel in tow, 2.5 second difference here as Bobby Joe now will extend out, point the car onto the back straightaway, 34 of 100. Langford don't fold under pressure. No, he's good, man. Langford back in 6th. And that outside lane is doing himself some justice, but I tell you what, the biggest factor here is not trying to slide the tires. Heavy high banks at Nashville Fairgrounds. And every one of these drivers doing everything that they can to have a good race. Right behind, Rusty Robinson up 5. Altiz is going to be up 7 as Langford drops back a couple. Cazenave trying to close back into the distance here. Ruben Altiz trying to utilize the next 64 laps to be able to catch up to Bobby Joe. Altiz, 19.07 his last lap. 002 taps the wall. It's the one thing you do not want to do. Don't get too much out of your rhythm. You got to get yourself into that corner, work that corner, work yourself around, keep yourself from sliding the tires, point the car in the right direction, set yourself up for the turn into the corner. And 2 1/4 now from Bobby Joe to Jeremy Daniel. Corner exit. A little bit of zone happening here for the 18 as the 69 in tow. 69 out of the corner. Points the car in the direction. 18. Gonna deal with the lap traffic here. See what happens here on corner exit. Good line for Borden. He's getting a little bit more comfortable in that car. As right now, the 69 trying to catch back up to BJ Lane. 74 has the 70 on the back bumper. Cazenave is going to be working 60 laps to go this time by. It's the 74 to the 70. Try to hold on. Van Dyke Paulo, 2.8 second difference here as the 18 will try to work around the outside of the 69. 69 heavy into the brakes. Oh, slides up the racetrack just a little bit. He's good. Corner exit comes to 7470 onto the back bumper. BJ Lane coming to pit road. He's going to be the first one to take it here. I do believe that is for a green flag pit stop. We'll see 2.5 second difference here for the 02 as the 99 comes to pit road. Jeremy Daniel in the 18. Trying to close in 2.5 seconds. 74 to 70. Working. BJ taking the tires, maybe taking some fuel. We'll see what's happening here. He is. It's a long pit stop for every driver here. Tires are everything, and right now we're only seeing about a 0.3 of a second fall off for the drivers. If there's any concern for fuel, that's what it's going to be. Right sides only and a little bit of fuel. That's not a bad deal. If they're going to be pitting about halfway, we'll see. BJ Lane's going to be 2 laps down. He's going to come off pit road. Bobby Joe, 2.7 seconds. The difference here is the 18. Tries to work to the outside of the 99. 99 is going to be a little bit more into that throttle zone. That's right now 2.6 seconds for the 18. 99 in tow. 74.70. Here comes Cazenave as well. 70 on the bottom. Cazenave up to the outside. 74 down into the corner. Dan doing a great job of defending as well. We'll see what Cazenave can do here. 74 off the corner is going to have Cazenave almost side by side. 70 not quite clear up on the high side here as we'll see the 40 and the 74. I'm sorry, 14 and 74 go side by side on corner exit. Ooh, a little whip out of the corner. Dan, hold on to it, brother. Throttle management, everything is now Alan Tillery Auto Chevy coming back at it. Man, what a good run this has been. Bobby Joe, 2.6, still holding on. Jeremy Daniel in the 18, still at 5 spots. Altice trying to be the guy to take this one away as the 99 goes to work. BJ Lane, 2 laps down, trying to work around and get around the 18 here. A little bit newer tires, going to be able to turn the corner a little bit better. Might be able to have the drive off here that he needs. We'll see if the pit strategy is going to work for him. 48.50. 99 all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. It's back out of the throttle. 18 slideways there. Cazenave taps the wall. So does the 70 of Altice. Rusty Robinson in tow. He has caught himself some fire here as well. Has Dan DiPaolo up in front of him. Dan of the 74 still pushing as Bobby Joe clears 2 3/4 second. Has Bud Light Mike in front of him. Mike rolling the corner. Bobby Joe in tow. 99 of Lane still in front. 18 battling the 99 here. 14-16 on the iRating for the 99. 99 just trying to drop the corner, trying to carry him in the corner and try to make the pass here. Very tough to pass even with an equal tire. 99 all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. 18 might have some company in the form of Ruben Altice. 99 to the bottom. Jeremy Daniel on corner. 99 straight line drive down to the bottom. Trying to carry him that second corner. It's slideways up. 99 goes around. BJ Lane sideways on the bottom of the racetrack. And that will put everybody back in tow as BJ Lane racing hard there on the inside. Watch this one again. 99 goes to drop into the corner. This is straight line into the corner. It's going to get up into the 18. And just a little bit of nose damage, nothing serious out of that corner as Jeremy Daniel will work. Bobby Joe coming to pit road. As we'll see, Bud Light Mike get the free pass here. He'll be your lucky dog and get one of his laps back, be able to come to pit road. Everybody working on it. Jeremy Daniel, Ruben Altice will be able to make that work. We'll see what Bobby Joe can do here because Bobby Joe had such a lead there. Those tires will absolutely do everything they need to do. So Bobby Joe, we got right sides only. Not a bad idea. Greg Langford will be there as well. We'll see what happens with Greg. 18 coming off pit road, 74 there as well. Full set of tires for a couple of drivers here. You'll go. There's a good potential to go a lap down here if you can't get out of it. So we'll see what's going on with Bones. Bones coming out will be that driver. So the 47 should get the free pass. Should have gotten the free pass. And it'll be the way it works. Let's go, Bobby Joe, says the missus. Much love to you, folks. Appreciate everybody being out there and doing what you folks do and being the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Thank you very much to all the drivers. Thank you to all the fans and folks that support what we do and what the series does. And, you know, Wednesday nights are a good night for iRacing. Again, if you're looking for a brand new Chevy, Buick, or GMC, I encourage you to check out AlanTilleryAuto.com. Soon to be releasing some new lineup coming up here in the fall. I do believe the 2025s are looking to be readily available. Going to be good stuff. Bones will be a lap down, but it'll be a lap down with some tires here. Borden's going to be tail into the field here. Going to be able to make that work. Bones is going to drop to the end as well. Oh, I agree. I think this is an interesting situation to have. But like Mike coming to pit road, should have had the free pass there. I don't know why he didn't. It didn't seem like he was involved in anything. We'll see BJ Lane get one of his laps back. Mike coming to pit road. I cannot hear the drivers. I don't have the driver audio on. I am working off of the second PC today, so the driver audio is not on for me. All right, 02, 18, 74, 14, the 5, the 70, the 07. New tires for basically DiPaolo all the way back. Jeremy Daniel all the way back. 02. Going to take the green flag here. We're going again. Right side only for the 02. Got to make sure. Oh, they're going around. Langford goes around. Caution comes out again. Here's what happened. Oh, Bones got to the back bumper of Greg there. And that turned Bones as well. And, oh, man, BJ as well. Holy cow. James Borden, I believe, might be your lucky dog here. I think he's the only driver not involved in that. BJ Lane could have had that back as well. Greg Langford will still be on the same lap as everybody else. BJ Lane will not be the lucky dog. So Borden should be your lucky dog. And we'll see what happens here. Not quite sure if the lucky dogs are happening. Caution, oh, absolutely. That's the famous saying there, right? Caution's breath. Oh, Bud Light Mike is actually your lucky dog. Hold on to it, Mike. But Mike back on the lead lap. Will have a chance if he comes around. He's already been to pit road, so he'll be fine. He's got tires. He's got fuel. He's got a straight talk. He's good to go. There's your lucky dog. BJ Lane will come back to pit road. Please, I'm going to stay at least one lap down. So will Bones. Bones will come to pit road as well. Borden stays out, will not be your lucky dog, but we'll stay at the tail end of this one. Cautions do breed cautions, and it's always a ton of fun to be able to watch who's going to be able to hold on to what. As the 02, 18, 74, 14, 570. It's going to be your top 3 rows on the restart here. Second caution of the race. This one has been fun. And now we'll have to watch out what Bobby Joe can do. Action Interiors 02. Good momentum. Jeremy Daniel, Dan DiPaolo. Scott Cassidy, Rusty Robinson, Ruben Ortiz, R.B. Turner, Greg Langford, Bud Light Mike all on the lead lap. Mike will start at the tail of the field. B.J. Lane Bones and James Borden will be right ahead of him in that order, as another opportunity will present itself for any one of these drivers that want to be able to push themselves. They haven't gotten the tires warmed up. But right now we're completing lap 62. We'll see if Bobby Joe can get an early enough restart here to be able to make some things happen. Double file restart. Drivers are going. LPA up on the high side, 02 there as well. Dan ready to rock into the corner. He's had a good car. Cassidy is going to be there as well. Just enough laps to make it interesting for the 02 to the 18. 02 ready to go. Restart zone coming up. 02 goes. Green flag. Cassidy better restart with the 18 on the outside. 18 will drop into the corner. Will take over second. There goes Bobby Joe out of the corner. Tires got to have a chance to warm up. Altice down into the corner. Cassidy trying to push as much as he can. 18. Egg shape out of the corner. Bobby Joe half second now. 65 laps in. 02 out of the corner, trying to clear and run the fastest laps he can. 35 laps is a long way to go. We'll see what racing we can do. Had 2.5, almost 2 3/4 second lead. And now Bobby Joe has to do a little rearview mirror drive. How about it? Never mind. Bobby Joe, fastest lap of the race, 18.71. He says, bye, Felicia. Apollo, R.B. Turner. Turner on the bottom side, 74 up on the high side. 74 in that second lane. It takes a while for the tires to warm up, so that outside lane is going to be a little bit more slick than what you want at 9. Slides the corner. 74 brakes earlier to be able to miss that happening. Greg Langford of the 07 will have the 47 behind. BJ Lane as the 3 of Bones. This is the battle for the lucky dog as the 3 holds on. BJ Lane, Bones, 10th and 11th right now. Borden, tail of the field, doing just fine. 0.6 of a second difference here for the 02. 18.74 last lap for Bobby Joe. Jeremy Daniel trying to close in some more time. 14, trying to drop into the corner. This is defense. We are on the giggity number. Big old pink hands. Let's go. Big waves there for Jess. 0.8 of a second lead. Cassidy. I tell you what, Bobby Joe with a little bit of clean air here. Starting to push and starting to pull away. We're going to be 30 laps to go this time by. Altice in 5th. Biggest move of the race is going to be Rusty Robinson of the 5. It's going to be up 8 spots. Cassidy up 7. Cassidy trying to make it that one more here out of the corner. Full second lead as the 02 tries to pull ahead. Trying to extend just a little bit more out of that car. 18 trying to get a little bit more out of the corner. Corner goes to the advantage of the 5 behind. Rusty Robinson doing some bang-up jobs here. Great job on board. Let's go for the Dilligaff. These cars on the limit here. Ooh, baby. Hold on to it, Rusty. It is so tough to pass. All these cars on the limit. Rusty down to the bottom side. 14, trying to do more out of the corner. We'll see if he gets a run here. We'll drop to the inside. 74 of 100. Cassidy side by side with the 18. 18 out of the throttle. 14 a little free on the bottom side. There's the 5 there as well. 14's going to have to slide this corner if he wants it. He digs, pushing Bobby Joe, trying to extend. 18 to the back bumper. Here comes Rusty Robinson to the inside. 18 crosses over. 18 to the bottom left-hand corner of the 14. 25 laps to go. Presented by C&L. Bobby Joe trying to hold on and trying to extend here as Cazenave trying to drive that car as fast as he can. Rusty Robinson gets to the back bumper of the 18. Ruben Altice in tow now as Ruben closes in as the 18 try to defend that podium finish right now. But I tell you what, we're going to see if the 5 double brakes here and drives to the inside. 18 delivers the bottom. 18 down the block. 5 is going to give him a bumper at some point here as Jeremy Daniel tries to hold on. 5 to the outside. 18 up into the lane. 5 trying to work the corner. Way up the race line he goes. Now the 18 not only has to worry about the 5, but he's got to worry about the 70. 5 trying to work the outside lane. 5 in tow. 5 all the way up. 18 not there to block. So the 5 will drop into the corner. 70 working the crossover here as the 5 will try to have a leg of speed. That is your battle right there. 22 laps to go. Cazenave trying to close in on Bobby Joe. Last time by, just about a tenth faster. But this time by, Bobby Joe, he edges out Scott Cazenave. Try to hold on. Jeremy Daniel try to hold on to third as the 5 of Rusty Robinson try to do what he can here. And the 70 is in tow. Right there, that little 3-pack right there putting on a show. 5 to the bottom side, trying to get to the back bumper of the 18. 70 might try to work the outside lane here. We'll see. As right now, the 70 will try to cross over. 5 doing it. 18 making it very tough to pass. 5 into the double clutch. 18 up the race line. 5 does have it. Can he get the run here and try to clear? 18 up the side draft, trying to pull the corner. 5 back into the corner as well. Battle for the lead between these two. 02 and 14. Bobby Joe working on it. Rusty Robinson back to the outside. Trying to side draft the 18. Back into the throttle early. 5 trying to take that spot away. So close each corner. 18 laps to go. These drivers losing ground to the top 2. The 18 not willing to pull over. And the 5 not willing to give up either. As the 70 tries to work the bottom side. The 5 could do no more there, and he's heating that tire up as that left rear is really starting to cook. 70 looking to the inside. 18 still trying to hold him off. Bobby Joe out of the corner, having to save a little tire himself. 18.93 last lap for Scott Cazenave. 18.97, I do apologize. 02, 19.03. And 16 laps to go. Bobby Joe trying to hold on for a victory here. And now Ruben Altice with 15 laps to go, trying to get to the outside. Has the better line. Can he make it work as the 70 tries to get to the outside of the 18? Down on the bottom side, 18 makes a mistake. Altice to the outside. Ruben Altice double clutches in, double brakes. 74 of DiPaolo making it interesting as well. 14 laps to go. Bobby Joe half second now. Cannot make a mistake with 14 laps to go. Cazenave last time by. Same exact lap time for these two drivers. 02. 14. 19.10. Cazenave 18.98. Jeremy Daniel up the racetrack. Ruben Altice 70 to the outside. And here comes R.B. Turner in 7th. That podium has 5 drivers written all over it. Bobby Joe now within a third. Altice trying to take over on the outside. 18 battles back. Each lap goes to these two. 70 trying to clear. Cannot get to the bottom side of the racetrack just yet. 18 drifts up the race line. They'll be side by side, door to door. Ruben Altice to third. Bobby Joe trying to hold on. We'll see the 47 of Bud Light Mike coming to play here. We're going to be 10 laps to go. This time by is the 02 and the 14. They heat up. Jeremy Daniel back to third as the 70 tries to hold on. to that outside lane. 18 all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. Bobby Joe, Scott Cassidy. The battle for the lead. 14:02. They'll pinch each other down. 02 back into the throttle. 14:02. 02 under the corner. Second lane drifting up. Oh, caution comes out. Bobby Joe, Jeremy Daniel gets taken out. Bobby Joe was your race leader when the caution came out there. As the 18 out of the corner gets up into the 70. And it was only a matter of time. Man, oh man, oh man. Great racing to that point. That's the better helicopter today. What a great battle the 70 and the 18 had there. And at a certain point, the 18's been battling that inside line for so long. Eventually, either iRacing was going to win. The 70 did a great job to be on a low line exit. The 18, just on corner exit, could not clear it off. A big racing deal there, a big racing incident there. Nobody at fault. Everybody just hard racing. And now, it is time. Bobby Joe able to defend the race line on the 14 there. And we'll see BJ Lane go back around. He's going to be your lucky dog. Bones got clipped there as some sparks flying. It was part of the 18. As the 3 now with some nose damage. We'll see if he's going to have that fast repair, be able to get that fixed. Jeremy Daniel to pit road. James Borden's going to be coming in. Bobby Joe, man. That was a good helicopter. That was a good one. That was a better one than James's. But we'll give James had one last week. And I think I saved the clip of it. That was absolutely insane. Insane. Folks, stick around after the final checkered flag flies. We're going to talk to the top 3 drivers for today's race. And then, of course, if you're out there watching on Twitch, we're going to read over to somebody who is out there streaming. I don't know who yet. We haven't looked. We're going to be doing it. Little short track racing goes a long way. Man, oh man. Bobby Joe is going to have to really get a jump here, and he's going to have to just tear it down. Tear it down. Just going to have to tear it down. Scott has got a fast car. Caution comes out at the worst time for Bobby Joe earlier in the race with a 2 3/4 second lead. And now seemingly the 02 and the 14. 14 was just mere inches away when that caution came out from being the race leader on corner exit. And then the straightaway would have went to the 02 again. But the scoring loop worked out just well. All right, it's going to be that time. We're going to have somewhere around 3 or 4 laps to go here. Man, oh man. Churchy, what's going on, brother? All right, 02, 14, 70, 74, 9, 07, 47, 599. The 318 and the giggity. Green flag, 3 to go. Great line for the 02. Here comes Ruben Altice. Ruben Altice has got his name in here. Dan DiPaolo's got his name in it as well. 70 up on the high side. Closest restart we've had as Bobby Joe goes to the bottom side. It will be 14 slideways. 2 laps to go. 02 up in front of the 14. 14 trying to pull a crossover out of this one. Back straight away. All the drivers holding on. 02, 14. Coming around. Final time. White flag waves. Final lap. 14, 02. 70 in tow. Ready to pounce as well. Down into turn 2, down to the back straightaway. 02, 14, 14 up to the high side. 02 trying to push where he can. 14 trying to drop into the corner, try to go to the outside. Oh, gets up and turns him. Ruben Altisse is going to win. 74 the 9 of RB Turner. Scott Cazenave turns Bobby Joe. No. Man. That was going to be a great turn 3 and turn 4. And, man. Race results. Ruben Altisse is going to be your feature winner here today. Dan is going to finish second. RB is going to finish in third. Greg Langford, Rusty Robinson, your top 5. BJ Lane's going to finish 6th. Cazenave is going to be 7th. Bud Light Mike, Bobby Joe, going to be a lap down. First driver a lap down because he had to reset and turn the car. And then Bones and Jeremy Daniel, James Borden, your top 12. I hate seeing races in that way. It's a great race. There's it was a phenomenal race. Absolutely great race. Not a great last turn. That nobody wants to ever have that happen. Nobody. Not Scott, not any one of those drivers. Nobody wanted to see that happen. I didn't want to see that happen. I wanted to see a turn 4 situation there that would have turned into a better situation, but it did not. So, Dan DiPaolo is going to finish out in second. I'm waiting for the drivers to drop in. Man. We'll talk to Ruben, who had a top 3 car all night. He's going to get the feature win here with a big luck into it. That's what I'll say about it, man. You had a line there, and you were working your way. Had a big battle with the 18. There was a lot going on. A phenomenal race. But man, congratulations. It's a win's a win, no matter how you look at it. But walk me through this one.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. I happened to be at the right spot at the right time. Barely missed that wreck. Them 2 guys are good drivers, man. They put on a good show. I'm new here, and I'm just glad that they invited me over.
This one was, what'd you think when they were wrecking in front of you?
I was thinking I was going to be right in the middle of it, and thank God somewhere or another I missed it.
I mean, most races are about being at the right place at the right time. I mean, things get exciting all over the racetrack. You and the 18, you and Jeremy Daniel had a great battle going on all race. What finally made the opportunity there late in that run after the second caution came out? Everybody kind of got all situated and fixed. You had to restart 6th. You come back up and you're battling drivers, but you finally were able to make the outside lane work. What was going on there in that situation?
I think if you run the outside long enough, the car on the inside's at a disadvantage because it kind of wears the tires more. It's just my opinion. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's what I've noticed when I've run here before.
You're not wrong. That's what I saw. That's at least what I saw. So,
yes, sir.
But a phenomenal win. Congratulations. I don't want to take away from it from you celebrating here because I was excited and disappointed all at the same time to the very end of that race. So
yeah,
it was interesting.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I thought I was going to finish third, and like I say, I was blessed and got a win.
I like it. All right, Ruben. Much love, man. Give your shout outs, brother.
Hey, I appreciate this league. I thank y'all for broadcasting it. Like I say, I'm new here and don't know a lot of names, but I appreciate everybody letting me run here and bunch of clean drivers, and I really enjoy it. And thank you for doing a good job broadcasting.
Ruben, much love, man. Great battles today.
Thank you, sir.
That's the 70 comes home in victory lane. We're going to talk to Dan here in the number 74 top 5 car all night, battling good battles throughout the race. Man, you were just starting to figure things out. You could run about another 50 laps, and I think you've got yourself a natural top 3. But boy, howdy, to be in the right place at the right time, come home second, and which is a good thing. We won't take away from that. You had a good car all night. You were figuring a lot of things out. You had a lot of good battles. Walk me through your race.
Well, it started off. I was trying to just find a comfortable spot, just to run some laps and stuff like that, not try to burn up the tires. And then yeah, try to get around the 18 car. Boy, he was tough to get around. And I was trying to just bide my time, and I think a little bit there, I kind of waited a little too late. So, but yeah, I mean, great bunch of guys. I mean, good drivers. This league is really awesome.
Well, how many races you're pretty new to the league too. I was talking to Ruben; he's pretty new. You're pretty new to the league too. What makes it so good? Because we want to make sure people find good leagues out there when it comes to iRacing.
Uh, Respect. That's all. A lot of respect, and it's really good. It's really good to come to a bunch of guys. Having fun, racing and talking, and they made me feel real welcome right off the bat, and it's pretty awesome.
Well, Dan, tell people about your card business because you and I had a conversation, but we're going to give you an opportunity to talk about it now.
Yes, sir. We got Card 744. We got a Facebook page. We're on eBay. We sell a lot of high end mid and raw cards and graded cards and stuff like that. We get a lot of memorabilia like helmets, and we've been known to get into like the NASCAR models and stuff like that. NASCAR cards, pretty much all across the spectrum.
All right, Dan. Well, he's got a new logo coming too. I've been working on that. Just it takes me some time. I have to let the creative juices flow. Heart to Heart was easy. I was like, I know exactly what I'm doing. When you make a logo for a card company, buddy, that's makes you have to go into the creative juices and go, because I've made a couple of logos for one for Maximus Sports Cards. We made him a logo, and then for somebody else too. I can't replace it now, but nonetheless, a good thing to see, man. Congratulations on a P2, and it's gonna be a ton of fun to see what you guys do this Saturday, man. Give your shout outs.
I like to shout out Becky Jordan. Prayers out to the Jordan family. Um, I like to thanks a lot for Heart to Heart, Signature Esports, uh, Artistic Texas Mamas, and Card 744. And you got to thank the wife for letting me do this. She's my biggest supporter.
That's exactly right. That's you always have to save the best for last, right?
You got that right.
Mine's out there in chat, so I absolutely know. All right, brother. We'll see you. We'll see you Saturday. Good luck on the rest of your races this week.
All righty. Thank you.
That's old Dan coming home in P2, P3, RB. RB, you had to be patient, and I saw you coming there toward the end of that run, and man, oh man, if you just weren't at the right place at the right time as well. I talk about this being, whether it's an inch or a mile, every position, every point, everything matters when it comes to finishing this race. And tonight, a P3 finish tonight. Talk to me about your race. You had battles everywhere, just the same.
Yeah, it was a rough race, man. I was trying my best to save my tires in the beginning, and it didn't work out too good. I hit the wall. I got wheel damage, and I was driving around a few more laps, and I'm like, dang, I got to pit. But as soon as I was about to, the caution came out, and I lucked out. And and that I don't know. Yeah, after that, I was just there.
I talk about sometimes when you save tires, you can make more. And this is something I've talked to drivers about. Sometimes when you save tires, you can force yourself to make mistakes because you're conscious about, all right, I don't want to slide the tire. You know, when you try to hit your mark, you're a little bit more out of the throttle, so it's not really. You know, you run 5 saving laps and you run 2 hard laps, and when you run those 2 hard laps, you're not used to where that braking zone is and things of that sort. So sometimes they become unforced errors. But tonight, I mean, it seemed like once you went, you were there.
Oh yeah, I feel like I probably could have got past, the two other guys in front of me, if we'd have had some more laps. But yeah, they were battling there for third, and I was creeping up on them, and caution come out. And it's just I don't know what happened there at the end. I just saw the 0-2 just start spinning, and
Got
yeah,
on.
oh yeah, dang. It's just one of them things, I found myself I was gonna be fifth, but I got third.
Yep. Can't be mad at. I mean, I was excited and disappointed all in the same corner.
I feel you. So am I a little bit, yeah.
From my standpoint, and Scott was just trying to get a run on the outside. He just got to the throttle too
Oh, yeah.
fast.
Oh yeah, there's no way he did that on purpose.
No,
I
hell
don't,
no.
I wouldn't do that.
No. And then this will be the one time that I say, oh hell no. And Scott's not that way. I'm sure Bobby Joe is mad for a moment. He'll get over it. Hopefully he's I know Jess was looking to talk to him, and I'm gonna hear it when I go upstairs. But
No doubt.
still a great race. You guys put on a heck of a show. There's nothing wrong with tonight's race. And that's why you never quit. You never give up. You always put yourself in position to advance every single race.
Yeah, you got to finish. You got first finish to finish first, right? So one of these times that you talk to me, I'm going to be the winner, hopefully soon. Yeah.
You've been close a lot. It's always a ton of fun. RB, much love, man. Give you shout outs, brother. You got a P3 finish tonight. A couple of races left in this one too.
I appreciate it. I want to thank my mom and my dad, my teammate Jeremy, Taylor, Russ, Christina, everybody watching. I appreciate you for putting on. You're the one that puts on the show. I mean, you're the one that puts in the work so that we can do what we do. So I appreciate you as well, and the guys at Hrt2Heart for letting me race with them.
Dude, it was a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks. I only got like 2 races left, I think. Let me look. I gotta look again because
I believe so.
Yeah, the 17th to the 24th. 2 races left. Martinsville next
It'll be
week.
a ton of fun. Oh yeah,
That one's gonna be fun.
I love that place.
Yeah, we might.
They
see
better watch out for me there.
I'm gonna say we might see a few extra cautions at that track, but it'll be fun.
We might.
And then Lucas Oil IRP. Oh, that's gonna be. See, we got 2 great racetracks to finish out the season. All right, brother. I'm gonna let you have at it. Be good, of course, and
Thank you.
We'll see you Saturday.
Sunday, you'll see me Sunday. But,
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Yeah. Sorry, I'm bass backwards there. Sorry.
I got you. You're good, man. Thank you.
See you, brother. It's RB comes home P3 tonight. Ruben's there. Sad day. You know what, Scott?
You just got dubbed.
There you go, brother. Oh, man. Yep. Yep, might get in trouble for that one. All right, folks, be good, be safe, Be kind of one of that's the most important thing. Thanking of all our sponsors again. Thank you to AlanTilleryAuto.com. Thank you to Steak and Shake. Thank you to Seattle Carpets. And, of course, thank you to all of our sponsors, Chop Chop Racing, Surge Performance, Beef Jerky Unlimited, and Seattle Carpets once again. Mandarood Racing. Thank you to Budgie, the best moderator out there. Thank you to Jess for being out there as well. I know she was out there rooting on Bobby Joe, but I appreciate it. Folks, jump on over to Twitch. We're going to raid out, and we're going to go say hi to some folks with everything. Box, thank you very much. It was good. Let's go say hi to some people. Folks, if you're out there on YouTube, I want you to jump over to Twitch. We're going to raid out. Hold on. I'm going to put a link in YouTube for everybody to jump over so we can give some love to some people out there on iRacing. Typing. Here it is. Go and jump on over. Here it is. Much love, Budgie. Much love. We're going to raid out. I want everybody to enjoy their night. We appreciate you. We're going to send you over to somebody who just has a couple of viewers. I don't even care. Community, race, no, not Barber. GT Sprint, SimCube, no. Chillin', no. OP Series 5. We're going to send you over to Demon Tech 82. He is out there running some phenomenal racing. I'm going to send you over there. Be good, be safe, be kind of this most important part. Most important fart. Yes, that's exactly it. The most important part. We'll see you the next one. Peace.